how have you prepared the boys so far, and what do you expect to achieve for them?
I think firstly, good afternoon. Secondly, two very strong opponents that are preparing for AFCON. So we definitely got our work cut out for us. We've taken a little bit of a different approach. While they're focusing on AFCON, we focus on the development of a new crop of players. There's some really good local players that have been performing week in and week out. We wish we could have picked a couple of more, because there's some really players on form at the moment. But a lot of the youngsters, I think you've seen for yourself, it's almost a new look Kenyan national team for this upcoming friendlies, and that's what it's about. Of course, we try to win every game that we play, and we know it's going to be difficult. But that's what the approach is. The approach is to approach the game to win the game, and in the same time, during very difficult circumstances, with the oppositions that we're going to face, these boys will grow. And that's pretty much the objective for this trip to Turkey. Objective to give them a taste of senior football. Baron, played under 20 AFCON. He's got to move to Zamalek. He's playing with some of the best players on the African continent. And we needed to freshen things up. Some are forced changes. There's been a lot of niggles and a lot of injuries. Adam Wilson and Job Ochieng and who else? A little bit Mansour to protect him. Vincent Harper, Timo. So, once I start going through all those players, we're a little bit on the back foot, but it's a good opportunity where the boys come in with absolutely no pressure because it is a friendly, and it gives them a taste of playing senior football against some of the best opponents on the on the continent. So that's the objective: give them a taste and see how they respond. Mansour, Timothy Omar, Job Ochieng, Adam Wilson. Those are all really niggles, injuries, tight congestion of fixtures in their domestic leagues. So we also gave some guys a little bit of time off, Collins, Chichenje, and of course skipper Michael Olunga. So that was the thinking. And when you look at all those players that are sitting out, we had to refresh the team, and we've certainly done it with a crop of youngsters. I think we're done now. This is the travelling party that you see that's going to Turkey. Of course, Jonah Ayunga will join us there. Will Benkupe will join us there. And I think that's it. We were just waiting on Rooney, but he's fit, he's good to go, so he's here. And I think that's it. I don't think there'll be any more additions unless something happens in the short term. Which I can't see. It was a nice surprise for us. So we don't know how or who's agreed to the fixture, but we were discussing playing Comoros and Madagascar, and I think things changed with the tournament and the guys that are hosting the tournament that side, and then we got Equatorial Guinea, and then a little bit later Senegal was added. So I think 2 fixtures were key for us. We wanted to play 2 games in this window to give everybody a chance, and we certainly will do that. But as you say, formidable opponents, and we don't know quite how it's happened, but it has happened, and it will really test our boys against the best in, not only in Africa, some of the best in the world. Coach was waiting for his passport. He had some passport issues, just renewing his passport, so he's received that now, and it made no sense, from Friday to come all the way back here. So we're going to meet him in Turkey. He's definitely there. We'll see him tomorrow, and that's the only reason. There's nothing else. It's just simply passport issues.